Man has matured, and the most essential mark of true maturity is the acceptance of contradiction. Logic, though glorified for centuries, is not the peak of human consciousness. It is only the first rung of the ladder. Logic is the beginning, not the destination. The logical mind is narrow. It sees only one side of reality. Logic cannot dance. It walks straight, stiff, afraid of falling. Logic says, if A is A, then B cannot be A. If there is light, there cannot be darkness. If there is God, there cannot be evil. But existence laughs at this simplicity. Existence is not a straight line. It is a circle. It is the union of opposites, the meeting point of all contradictions. If God is light, then he must also be darkness. If God is life, then he must also be death, because death is not the opposite of life. It is the completion of life. The fruit of death ripens from the seed of life itself. The flower of death blooms on the same tree where the flower of life once opened. Life and death are not enemies. They are partners in the eternal dance of existence. Yet logic resists this. Logic insists, if God is life, how can he be death? And from this insistence was born the devil. The idea of Satan is nothing but the invention of our weak logic, our refusal to see unity in the dual. Because the logical mind cannot accept that the same God who gives birth can also take life away, it needed someone else to blame, a second power, an enemy of God. Thus came the myth that God creates and the devil destroys. But if you take logic a little deeper, you will see, even the devil must come from God. For there is no place outside him. Flowers and thorns, heaven and hell, creation and destruction, all are born from the same womb of the divine. That is why Hindu thought is deeply mature, perhaps more so than the Western idea of a divided universe. The Hindu mind never needed a Satan. It embraced the mystery of existence as Trimurti, three faces of one God: Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, and Shiva the destroyer. Creation, preservation, and destruction, all are one continuous process, not three separate forces. The one who creates must also destroy, otherwise creation will choke under its own weight. The same energy that manifests as compassion also burns as anger. The same breath that gives life also withdraws it. We want a clean world, where God gives birth and someone else brings death. But truth is not clean. Truth is not simple. Truth is complex, alive, pulsating with contradictions. It cannot be confined within the walls of reasoning. The rational mind wants clarity. The awakened mind accepts mystery. And the more we mature, the more we understand that existence is not to be solved, but to be lived. Truth is a mystery, not a problem. It will never be solved because it is not meant to be solved. It is meant to be experienced, embraced, and dissolved into. When logic ends, life begins. When contradiction is accepted, maturity is born. And in that acceptance, God is found.